So this is just another standard call. There's not much going on here, so I'm just doing what's called a cut nails and file. So cut nails and file, we'd use that terminology if there was literally nothing going on and we was just there to cut the nails, file the nails, and then just finish off with some IPA and cream. IPA, of course, isopropyl alcohol, which we start off spraying and we just spray as we go along, and it just helps to kill any bugs as we're doing our job. I'm using the reverse swan grip but inverted there. I wouldn't recommend it for learners, so I was cutting or nipping from right to left, and it's just something that I like to do. I'm quite comfortable with it, and it's it's quite a good grip that works for me sometimes. And I've just got my blacks file in my hand there, which is the smaller file. So the bigger one in the standard instrument pack is called a foot file, and we only use Diamond Deb or Bailey because they last. Any other make of file doesn't tend to last, so I end up sort of replacing those far too often. The Diamond Deb and Bailey, they are the most expensive, but they do last, so we obviously need those in our kit bag. So the foot file makes up 3 standard instruments that we have in our instrument pack. So we've got the foot file, which I've got in my hand now, and we mostly use the 6-inch. Sometimes I order the 8-inch as well. And then we have the blacks file, which I just had to remove some of the debris from underneath the nail. And then we will have our standard nail nippers. In our instruments where they're packed up individually, you will also find ingrown nippers as well, and they're a lot taller and sharper at the end, so we can basically get the end of the nippers in without that big cumbersome piece of metal at the end that's going to catch on everything. So the ingrown nippers are a lot smaller than the standard nippers, but we can get them right down that sulker's edge and do a tiny little nip without having to shove the rest of the end of the nippers in there.